Tea exports once fetched Uganda revenues in excess of $100 million, but the revenues have since dropped. John Mubanjizi, the chairman Uganda Tea Development Agency Limited, has statistically tracked this trend from 2017 to 2020 and notes that the curve is downward sloping.
2017 was the best pricing period in Uganda as elsewhere in East Africa. Toward the closing of 2018, prices dropped. World prices dropped. East African prices at Mombasa auction market also dropped. Then it became worse for the Ugandan situation, where they dropped further to a tune of $1.60.
But what explains this drop?
When production is high, then market forces of demand and supply force the prices to go down. Secondly, instabilities in the political situations of our buyers, especially in the Arab world.
Right now we have overflows of teas of made teas in our stores, in our warehouses that would be in Mombasa, but it couldn't be transported because people with containers could not bring their containers to the country.
Tea dealers say the weakness of the East African community has also given leeway to countries like Kenya to monopolize the auction market in Nairobi, leaving Uganda at their mercy.
Because there are companies in Kenya that produce similar teas to ours, but when it comes to the auction market, they take the better prices than us. The brokers, those involved in selling our tea, all of them are Kenyans, by the way.
With the liberalization of the tea market, competition is locally centered, which neglects international competitors. The tea players have called on government to urgently pass the tea policy to address issues of quality, pricing, and diversification.
And one of the aspects of the tea policy we want is the regulation. If you want to set up a factory, what do you go through? Do you have enough garden that can support that factory?
Data from the Mombasa auction market shows Uganda's tea sold lower than that of Kenya, Rwanda, and Burundi. A kilogram of Uganda's tea sold for 4,810 shillings as compared to that of Kenya that sold for 8,806 shillings. But with the tea policy in place, Ugandan tea players hope that this gap will be matched up. Olivia Nakalembe, NBS, live at 9.